everyone. Thanks for coming out to the Improv Pantry. I'm Tricia, and I'm going to get things started. In a moment, I'll ask you for a suggestion of a word or a phrase, and then my team is going to do a series of scenes or monologues inspired by that phrase. Well, except for Rich, who only quotes Borat. But anyway, who has a phrase to get us started?
Betraying your boss, then leaving him to rot in space jail.
Oh, no.
Also, is that sweater really stage-worthy?
Hang on, everybody. I have a personal matter to attend to. Guys, maybe start with that half-hour mirror exercise we've been working on. What are you doing here? Did you even pay the $5 cover charge?
He said he was gonna put 5 singles on stage and take one away each time he didn't laugh. Seemed kind of mean.
You remember Lincoln, don't you? He says you've met.
Yeah, hi. Look, I was gonna explore the planet and check back in with you, but then I found my true calling.
What, saying grape juice over and over again? That's what your teammates have been doing for 3 minutes now. Grape juice.
They're exploring and heightening the language. Look, I don't have to justify any of this to you. I have a show to do.
Yes, at the Improv Pantry. Is that where they keep the improv ingredients to make improv bouillabaisse?
I admit it, it's not the best theater, but Laugh Marathons and Comedy Fortress weren't auditioning. This is how you have to break into the biz.
What about your mission? We have a cross-dimensional broadcast to intercept and lie about.
Oh, and eventually infiltrate to launch a rescue mission.
Yes, and the thing Lincoln still thinks we're going to help with.
Wait, what?
I don't know.
No, we're not gonna?
Well, why not have a listen to remember what you walked away from? Lincoln, you have the portable relay?
Right here in my backpack, sir. Let me just power it up.
Well, hurry up. In a half an hour, we ask the audience for a trauma they barely survived, and then we sing a song about it.
No problem. Sit back or stand here in the lobby of what is clearly a failed falafel shop with 2 wobbly platforms and a dozen chairs, and enjoy the show.
It's always tough when we do these when we're actually walking. Hey, hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before, usually I'm not...
Hey, Arnie, wait up. Saw you took 10 steps outside of the pub we were just at.
Yeah.
How you doing? Are we heading out?
Yeah, I thought everyone was with me. I thought we were going to be walking more.
Usidore and I decided to give you a head start. Just because...
just so easy to catch up.
I left like 2 hours ago. Okay, yeah. Well, anyway, we're walking towards the center of Strong Island, trying to find Strong Guy. What was they talking about?
Oh, you're doing the introduction.
Yeah. I'm going to save my breath a little bit.
Here, why don't you... I'm going to turn into a giraffe here. Why don't you hop on my back?
This
is probably the best animal to traverse a jungle through, right? Giraffe? Hop on.
It's a lot. It's hard. I mean... Your legs are very long. How am I even going to get up there?
Let me crane down my neck and scoop you up. I just flipped you into a tree. Sorry. I'm in a tree. Hey.
Yeah, well.
Do your intro.
Hey. Hello from the Magic Tavern, a weekly podcast from the magical land of Foon. I'm your host, Arnie Niekamp. If you've never listened to the podcast before,
I'll float him down here.
Everything you need to know. About 5 years and 7 weeks ago, I fell through a dimensional portal behind a Burger King in Chicago into the magical, fantastical land of Foon. Luckily, I'm still getting a Wi-Fi signal from the Burger King through the dimensional rift to this splinter in my finger.
Follow me this way.
And I use it to upload a podcast I record every week.
And I'm just going to turn into a bourse. That's a half badger, half horse. Hop on my back now.
No, look weird.
I look weird?
Chronicling our quest to defeat the Dark Lord. And I am joined, as always, by my freaky, weird-looking buddy.
Hold on. I'll be a hadger. Now I'm half horse, half badger.
It's still weird.
So you're a merman on top and a horse on bottom?
That's not... How'd you get that?
Oh,
fuck. Now I understand what what's his name was going through.
I just like it when you're my adorable badger buddy.
Okay. There, I turned into a 20-foot badger.
Duh.
Let me pick you up, put you on my shoulder, and off we go.
It's kind of cool. Also, I mean, we're on this island of crazy strong warriors. Like, I guess it makes you fit in more if you're a giant badger.
Mm-hmm. But my voice is booming.
Yeah. Usidore, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm excellent. I'm just looking forward to getting to the center of Strong Guy Island, where we will meet Strong Guy himself. Right before we left, I saw Weak Guy, and I said, we're going to find Strong Guy, and he said, good luck, wink.
Usidore, you just keep running into weak guy.
Can I say something? I think you're running into Wink Guy.
Oh, is that Wink Guy?
Yeah, everything he says he ends with a wink.
Oh, maybe I did hear that wrong.
Also, and I don't know if this is something you're open to, I sort of think weak guy's into you.
You think so?
I think so. I think he's putting out a lot of signals, and gosh, it would be bad to misconstrue those. So I think it's good to just kind of
did you meet Misconstrue?
No, who's Misconstrue?
Misconstrue. Oh, she was great. She's a nice little lady at the bar.
Oh, okay.
Everything she does, she
is magic. I hate to say this, and this is normally not the kind of thing I would say, because it's kind of disrespectful, but everything she does turns me on.
Wow, Arnie, you're being very straightforward.
I know, it's tragic. My love for her goes on.
My love life is already so complicated. Between Germ Crust and Genlevia the Red, I can't get involved with Wink Guide right now.
Yeah, I feel the same way. My husband blew up at our wedding. And I feel like we all have similar love lives, right?
Yeah, but you know, Usidore, you've had relationships with a bunch of strong women. Why not try having a relationship with a weak guy?
Ooh.
I'm not sure what you're going for there.
I don't know either. Just opposites.
All right. Well, soon the wizards must have a council, and if I show up there dating anyone, Genlevia will be furious with me.
Oh, did you just mimic Genlevia?
No.
Do that again. Did you just do her laugh?
No, I didn't do it. I said I didn't do it.
Oh, can we finally hear our listeners?
What is going on? Is it because I'm 20 feet tall? Let me shrink back down to normal size. Oh, sorry, Arnie. I should have dropped you off first. Sorry. That was a straight fall down.
I sense something in the jungle, in the depths.
Okay.
Wait, you sense something? It's the voice you've heard, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, we all hear it, Usidore.
I know, but
You're not overly perceptive.
But there's something more to it. Some deep hidden power.
All right, all of us, back to back to back.
Reveal yourself, stranger.
Start to circle as we triangle each other's backs while holding podcast equipment.
Over here.
Oh.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh my.
Hello.
Well, how the mighty have shown up on Strong Guy Island.
Thank you.
I think that's positive.
Is
Can't
it?
tell if she's being sarcastic, but thank you.
I am Usidore, wizard of the 12th realm of Ephesius, master of light and shadow, manipulator of magical delights, devourer of chaos, champion of the great halls of Tarakas. The elves know me as Fiangyalak, the dwarves know me as Zoranhook Stanges, and I am known in the northeast as Gaswanius Maystar, but here upon Strong Guy Island I am known as Wizard Man.
Yeah, and my name is Chunt, and I'm a bafter. I'm sorry. My name is Chunt. I'm a shapeshifter. I'm sorry, I'm a little out of sorts. I'm also known as Night Shift.
Hi, I'm Arnie. I'm from another world, and I'm willing to discard my secondary name.
So you're three weirdos. That don't impress me much.
Yeah.
She gets us.
She's beautiful.
Yes, Arnie, this girl is hot.
Girl, I'm sorry. I think I'm a woman.
This woman is way hot.
Yeah, well, guys, let's be a little more respectful about this. Like, she is very, very attractive.
Young lady, what is your name?
I think you mean old woman. You're welcome.
Somewhere in between. I'm, she said, one of the few women on this island.
Wait, that's what she said?
That's what my name is.
She said.
That's the fellow who plays third base. I'm asking you. He played his cards right. What about you?
I don't have any cards. Arnie, do you have any cards?
I don't have any cards.
Hey, come here.
Whoa, she just dipped into the forest. Let's follow her.
Oh, quick, follow me.
Off the beaten path. Off the beaten path.
Guys!
Where'd she go? She said.
That's what.
She said.
That's what.
She
said.
That's what. Oh, you found me down at my river pond.
Is it a river or pond?
It's a river pond.
Huh, it's circular, but it goes on for quite a while.
Can it be both?
Why have you lured us here?
I didn't lure anybody anywhere. Everybody can do what they're free to do.
Oh,
You didn't
very
lure us
true.
here, so we're off the hook. Why am I talking like this?
Laura's my sister.
How alluring.
She is, but she's also kind of dying. We all are, the women on this island. There's
What?
too many men and they're all too strong.
Oh, well,
Kind of dying. Can we kind of help?
yes, if you're dying, I want to assist you. I'm a great and powerful wizard.
You all have fingernails, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of claws, but yeah.
Then you're all kind of dying too.
What?
Hey, guys, sorry. I don't run. What did I miss?
This is my river pond.
River pond? Have
Why
we
don't you
already
take
done
those
this?
clothes off and jump in?
Oh, I don't do that. Also, I got a sword through me. I couldn't get this shirt off. I haven't
was
taken
gonna
this shirt
ask.
off in a long time, even before the sword.
Also, we weren't lured here. This was your choice.
Okay.
Yeah, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
How are we dying because of our fingernails?
We're dying because of our fingernails?
Hold, calm down. But
Well,
yes.
that's a dead part of the body. Pretty soon it'll spread and we'll all be dead. So why don't we have a little fun along the way?
I think what she said is saying is that,
Yes, please translate what I've said to the other men.
is that everyone's dying a little bit all of the time.
There you go.
Oh, that's what she said.
That's what she said.
That's what she meant.
Oh, is this she meant here?
She meant
It's pretty hard to ground. That's she meant?
it's drying, but yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna write my name in here. Do. Arnie, if you ever see she meant, write your name in it. It's fun.
She said, we are on a very important quest, and we must find an artifact that the Dark Lord wants.
Artifacts. Sorry,
that the Dark Lord needs to complete his evil plan, and to do so we're trying to form an alliance with Strong Guy.
I hear a lot of here's what we're trying to do and here's what we think we might do. Well, why don't you do it?
Well, we were doing our best, but along the way here...
But all the obstacles we've run into along the way.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
Guys,
all you men are the same. Strong men, weak men, wink men, every man. Oh, this and that happened to me. Well, guess what? I've got an asshole just like all of you.
Guys, I think she hates us. Well, I have two assholes, and so does he.
That's right.
Interesting.
Well, every wizard has two buttholes. It's a well-known fact from a long time ago.
She said you seem slightly upset with us. Did we do something to offend you?
Nobody's done anything to offend me. I'm just me. I'm just the way I am. It's just me. I'm just obscene.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, and over there across the river pond, is that she said, is that a man cave over there?
Oh, that's actually Who Man's cave. Whose man's in there right now? You'd have to go over and knock to find out. There's
man?
always one in there.
Whose man?
Whose man? One of the mans that goes in there.
That's the fellow's name.
Some of them.
But have you seen Strong Guy? We must find our way to him.
Have I seen Strong Guy? Yeah, I think I've seen Strong Guy.
You have?
I've been living on Strong Guyland my whole life.
Well, do you...
He's dated every single one of us. If we have two nipples and an asshole and are not a man, he's dated us.
So he's got a
Shit.
type.
Shave and an asshole, two nips.
Absolutely. We sing that all the time. Me and the gals come down to the river pond sometimes and we swim all alone when the Whose Man's cave is empty.
Whose man cave?
That one right over there. You're looking at it.
Do you mind? And I am so sorry to sort of dig into your personal life, but what was
Oh,
it?
dig in.
What was it like to date Strong Guy?
Would you believe that the strongest man on this whole Strong Island is still just that, a man? A strong man, sure, but every man has their weakness.
Oh, what's his weakness?
He's got an interesting situation
Okay.
in his brain.
In his brain?
If you stab his brain, does he die? Is
I
that his
mean, for
weakness?
most of us, yeah.
Oh.
I think that works for most of us. Try
Okay.
stabbing mine. I won't let you, but you can try.
I wouldn't
He's got
dare.
an interesting situation in his brain, so brain cancer?
I would say his brain's all scrumbled and jumbled, and it might have to do with the muscles. I don't want to say more because I haven't dated any one of you. The only time I tell secrets is when I'm dating someone.
Do you
She
want to
said-
be dating us or not?
Get out of here! Why would you ask that? How dare you?
You sell secrets? She said sells secrets on the river pond shore?
She said sells whatever she said wants to sell. And right now I'm out of plumb everything except for tales and twiddles and rhymes.
Oh, I love plum-flavored stuff.
Guys, my brain doesn't run either.
A lot of you strong men, and I would include you in this,
Well, thank
Earthman,
you.
That's extremely generous.
scrumbled up in the head.
We're all scrambled up in the head?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, you know what? I'll say it. You're all scrambled up in the head. If I were in charge of this island, I'd tell you what I'd do. I'd fold it all up and throw it in the trash and start over.
Wow.
What would your new island be like?
Oh, it'd be full of paths.
Like the one we were on that you met us on?
Oh, yes, but more. And some of them would be labeled with a red circle, or some of them would be a blue triangle. And then we might have chairs that would float you up to the top of the paths, and then you could sort of slide back down to get to the paths again.
That sounds nice. I like
It's a
that
dream,
idea.
but I don't have the resources.
I mean, it sounds nice unless you got to do that every day to get to work.
I'm sensing you don't like effort.
No, she gets me.
It's a terrifying thing once she said starts to understand. Oop, diving into the river pond.
Whoa. She jumped so high and didn't make a splash when she entered.
Hey, well, there was a little bit of a sound.
What?
I was just giving our editor something to do.
I didn't say there wasn't a sound. I said she didn't make a splash.
Oh, but it made a sound.
What was the sound? I missed it.
It was this sound. Whoa! Wow, her hair just like
Whipped back.
whipped back, and there was a cascade of water. It was almost like she did it slightly in slow motion.
Yes, I felt time slow down as well. Do you have time-altering powers?
No, but I do sing a few songs that drive the men wild.
I'd love to hear one.
Ooh.
You would love to hear one. Well, you can't just demand me to sing a song. I'll sing when I'm darn well ready. And once the Who's Man cave is empty, because I don't know who's in there right now, and whoever it might be would come out and steal my song, and then that's the end of me.
She said, I don't want to take this opportunity away from you. Would you mind describing for our listeners what you look like?
Thank you. First of all, these things you're carrying around, they capture sound, they capture souls. What are they?
Oh, yeah, these are recording. This is for a podcast, I suppose. Would you mind signing this release?
Well, give me a pen.
Here you
And
are.
I don't want it to end in is. I've been tricked by that before. Strong Guy himself offered me a pen is, and I said, I don't want one. I want a regular pen.
Here's a quill. That will work.
Wait, would you mind writing again?
Why, sure. What do you want me to say? Some sort of poem? Here we go.
She sort of draws like a character in a Mario game talks.
Now read it. Read the poem I wrote you.
I can't read. Wait, that's what it says.
What did you think? You fall for it, Badger Man?
I guess so. I mean, if someone can't read, can they write?
I think since she said believes our brains are all scrambled, if she just writes down some scramble, our brains are able to turn it into words.
Wait, I think I know what's going on. She can't read, but she can write. Right is wrong. Wrong song. She doesn't want
Now
to
you've
sing
unlocked the
ring-a-ding-dong.
Ding, ding, dong, and everybody knows it's time for the siren song. Whoop, whoop, wheel, 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 come onto the water. Wheel, 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 it's me time.
Wow, that
That's
was
amazing.
wonderful.
Wow, thank you
she
for
said.
singing.
Did you notice that you're all in the water now?
What?
Whoa.
Oh, I didn't.
Even you, Arnie.
I know, and I usually don't move at all.
Well, I didn't expect to get wet from that song, but I sure did.
That's what she said.
That's what she
What?
does.
You said you didn't want to get wet, or you
Yes.
didn't mean to get wet. Get
Yes.
wet. That's what she said.
Yeah, I didn't expect to get wet from that song.
That's what she said.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Why are you saying that?
No, I'm
These
just.
waters are full of a Mary potion that makes everyone exceptionally fun.
Oh,
Ooh, Mary Potion. I once had a nanny named Mary Potions.
Really?
Yes.
How
What
did
did
you
she
get
sing?
She used to sing A Fork Full of Saline. Help.
What does that help with? Huh? What is a fork? What is that good
Fork
for?
full of saline helps the potatoes go down. Because
Go
sometimes.
down what?
Go down your gullet.
Oh.
Don't ask Strong Guy about his gullet. He's very sensitive about it.
Oh, sensitive gullet.
don't ask Strong Guy about his gullet.
Can I ask, how does that even come up in the first place?
Well, I said, don't you want some warm pies down your gullet? And he got very
said
silent
that's
for
what she
12
said.
weeks. You know, he
why-
said that a lot. He
Wait.
said that.
Why is that? What? Why would he say that?
Use
Why
the
would she say
warm
that?
warm pie down the gullet. Come on.
What?
That's what she said.
Why would she say that?
That's what I did. And
What?
then he went silent for 12 weeks.
I don't know. This Mary Potion is making me say weird things.
That's what I said.
Normally, everything I say makes perfect sense.
But there's no sense in these waters, very little sensibility.
Oh, I've just realized that from the bar that we were at, I packed a little muffin. Let me just dive face first into this muffin.
It's not that fun. Huh? You really...
Just
How
eating...
is that muffin dry as a bone? That doesn't seem fair. It doesn't seem right. What magic do you possess? What wetsuit are you wearing? You look naked to me.
That's what she said?
Usidore, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Usidore.
How dare you?
Disgusting.
Trying to figure out what this is.
Ugh, disgusting.
I was supposed to marry a strong guy, you know.
Oh. What happened?
Well, we were betrothed for weeks. He would come visit me every now and then. And I would say to him, do you still want this? Do you still want to be here with me?
Wow. Mm-hmm. So you were supposed to marry him, and then you were betrothed for weeks.
We were betrothed for weeks. It turned into months. It turned into one single year. And he said to me, she said, I can't have you taking credit for my strength. I have to be a strong guy on my own. And if I ever were to choose a woman, if I ever choose to be weak, I would come back to you. And he banished me to the forest. Too beautiful to taunt any other man, but now I have 3 and I'm taunting them quite well, don't you think?
Oh, I do. But that was quite cruel of him to cast you out like that.
That's something a man of strength has to do. We women wouldn't understand, I guess.
I disagree wholeheartedly. I think a truly strong man would welcome a strong woman in his life.
Yeah. I told Strong Guy, I said, how about this? How about we take 2 dumps right next to each other, and then we try to decide who's the strongest man's dump, and that was it for me.
That took a turn. Wait a second.
And you said 1 year in? That's pretty intimate for 1 year in.
So wait, you suggested
No, I'm
this.
game. Let's all take a shit.
No, wait, hold on. Usidore, no,
I can have my robes.
Wait, this is no time for an aqua loaf. She said, you suggested this, and then immediately were like, that's it, I've met my limit. Just from you suggesting that you take shits next to each other?
I said I want to take a big shit out in the woods, and I want to put it down, and I want to invite the people from the island to come and look and say, who's the man's shit? Whose shit is the man's? And I guess at the time I got a little aggressive with him because he said he didn't want to see me anymore, and he banished me to the jungle, and... well, this is the only river pond I have.
Wow, I have maybe a dumb question. If a woman shits in the woods, can you hear it?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Someone does
I
hear
should
it.
say.
Oh,
Usidore.
jeez. Jazz.
Well,
What are you trying to make some sort of hot tub or something?
Yes, I'm trying to heat things up in here. I'm just having fun.
Oh, 2 turds.
2 turds diverged in a wood, and I chose the one that was smaller and more womanly, apparently.
I mean, of the 2 choices, I guess that's better.
But I wanted to win. Someday I have dreams of growing big and strong and, I don't know, slicing all my hair off and gluing it to my face and saying, face me, strong guy. Face me and take a dump.
Huh.
And then I could be the strong guy, and it could be my island, and I could fold it up and make it into some kind of place where people put big, long piles of wood on their feet and then slide down the hills and then ride back up the seats.
I don't know how to feel about this. I mean, on the one hand, I do not agree with the status quo, but on the other hand, I'm not sure you're suggesting a better option.
It's okay to pee in here, by the way.
Oh, I
don't know if I mentioned it.
Oh, I've been. I've been.
Oh, sure. I mean, we're in water.
Well, and it's a river pond, too. It's not... You cannot pee in the Who Man's cave.
Oh, you sure?
Who
You physically cannot. You can try, but it's like someone, just pinched it shut.
Oh, no.
Whatever you've got.
Whatever I've got?
Whatever anyone's got, if you try to pee in that cave. Shitting's fine. I go in there all the time, and I've invited Strong Guy to come in there with me, and he won't do it.
So what if you're peeing as you're entering the cave?
Interesting question. It turns to dust and stops.
The pee?
Yes, inside and outside of your body. It's dangerous.
That sounds bad.
I saw a toad do it once, and then it, sort of filled up like a balloon and floated away. And I was the only one around. I was looking around like, did anyone else see this?
That's unpleasant.
You're telling me.
What's stopping you from challenging Strong Guy again now? He's banished you out here. You certainly have...
He's got watchers for me. Whenever I approach his lair, the watchers come out and sort of gently usher me away like I'm crazy or something, like I'll do something, like I'll just shit somewhere and no one can stop me.
He has watchers just waiting for you? Some Weight Watchers?
They do other things, yes,
Okay.
but mostly they wait and watch, and some of them are waiting, watching for me, and some of them are, You know, the tax collectors,
Oh, yeah, of course.
the royalty
Yes,
owners.
The royalty owners.
The royalty owners. Yes,
Yep.
they own kings and queens all over this fair universe.
Yeah,
and,
paying royalties is the worst.
It's the worst.
Huh.
They accompany them to the castle. They try to give them tours, and Strong Guy's not about it.
Oh, so we're actually on our way to see Strong Guy, as we mentioned. I'm so sorry.
Good luck.
Can we circle back a little bit to, you said
Yeah,
Strong
you're in
Guy...
the water. You can circle anywhere you'd like.
You said Strong Guy has a weakness in his brain?
Well, it gets all scrumbled up and backwards around, but yes, there's also a tooth in his brain.
Oh. He has a brain toother? Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a toother.
Yeah, he thinks his brain's flat ever since that tooth got put in there.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But if someone could draw it out, I think he'd either become the strongest man in the world or the weakest. I never got close enough to try. I was too hung up on my own shit.
You are a little hung up on your own shit.
Well, I think it could be just like a man, so big and bold and brown.
I hate to go here, but I feel
I
like
think
it's gonna happen. Should we
Sure,
watch
I'll
you
take my
shit?
top off.
Wait. No one said that. No one said that.
What
the fuck, Arnie?
Whoa, hey, here.
perv.
I am not a pervert. I was just going to suggest we watch her take a shit.
It's not about you. It's about Strong Guy. What, you want me to go up to any person that you've ever been with and say, oh, just shit for me. Shit,
I'm
shit.
sorry. You're right. That's a
Shit,
very
monkey, and clap your circles.
that's a very intimate act, and I do apologize.
But maybe if we spent a year together, I'd show you the whole thing.
I don't have that kind of time.
Yes, we were on a very...
You show me the whole thing.
Yeah, I'd let you get down at a good angle.
we're on a very desperate mission. We must capture this artifact before the Dark Lord
That's
does.
hard.
If you separate the cheeks, it'll never squeak.
Could I spend a year here?
Well, you contemplate, and we're going to take a quick break while we all take a quick...
So it would be 5 years and 6 weeks. So if I came back in like 6 years and 6 weeks.
Think of it, Arnie. We could just shit and hold hands and lay down and eat food and shit again.
I've had worse offers.
Ooh, hey there, good looking. It's Chunt letting you know you can check out all of our bonus material, including my personal favorite, Offices and Bosses, over at patreon.com/Magic Tavern. Bye-bye.
Okay, well, she said, and can I ask, and I feel the interviewer in me coming out a little bit.
What did you call this thing we're on?
This is a podcast. It's one of the most, I was going to say popular.
You said one of the most respected mediums?
Yeah.
You said barely anyone can do it?
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, I mean, I don't know how many there are now, but when I left, there were probably only like 1 million podcasts.
I sometimes throw pods. I cast them into the river pond and then see if they grow into anything.
Oh, do they?
That's a blade of seagrass, if I ever saw one.
Huh, you
right
need-
behind you.
You need better analytics.
Well, you know what's interesting is I've actually been to a lot of scientists around here, these creation science mans, and they say that it's actually impossible to track how many pods grow from the casts inside the river because there's so many different pods that you can cast in different ways, and then it's hard to track them. So,
Yeah. It's hard to know if they cast it the whole way or they just started to cast it and stopped.
or if they plucked it up and threw it away and said, I'm never going back.
But she said, and can I ask you, is she short for anything?
No,
Sheila? Oh, you said no.
No. Is said short for anything?
she said dead.
She said dead?
That's when I get my final name, is when I die. That's supposed to be my full name, but I'm not there yet. But I'm getting closer every moment. Tick tock, tick tock.
Wow, are you any relation to Right Said Dead?
Oh, yes, Right Said Dead was my great uncle.
Oh, he's famously from lore, very sexy.
Too sexy
Too
for this
sexy,
island.
yeah.
He got booted right off. Strong Guy doesn't like anyone being sexier than him.
Oh.
Probably why he had a problem with me.
Do you mind if I interview you a little bit?
Please, I haven't spoken to another soul since Who-Man went into the He-Man, Who-Man cavern.
Huh, it shows.
Yeah. Thank you so much. How dare you, actually? You know what? I'm offended. All right, ask your questions.
And I'm sorry, I was very forward before.
Your friend got me all rankled up. Now ask me some questions.
He does that. So
Can you ask her to put her top back on?
Usidore, what the fuck?
You know, I would have put it back on if you would have asked me, but now that you're not, I'm just gonna hoist them up higher. Look at my eyes, then look at these.
Usidore, her tits are down there.
You're right, I'm sorry.
I guess, and this is a little awkward now. I was going to ask you about your childhood.
That's a little awkward.
I mean,
Well, we all took baths.
yeah, and you know what? She's decided that this is how she wants to be. That's all right.
That's a fun nickname, She's.
She's, hey.
Hey!
Yeah. Can I just ask, like, what was your childhood like?
Well, I had 3 sisters and 9 brothers.
Oh.
So I'm She Said. Then there's Lurer.
Is there a he said?
There's a He Said, but we're not twins. We always tell people. And then there's She Bled. She died, unfortunately.
no.
Did she bleed out?
No, actually, she was hit by a tree that was chopped down and rolled down the hill. And she bled, but she dead also. And that's who I will be one day, and we'll
She
all
should
meet
have
up
fled.
again.
When did she get this name? Like,
Oh, right when she was born.
I'm
This
sorry to hear
island
that.
is an island of absolutes.
So she did.
She dead. But then my 8 brothers are all named Brian, other than he dead. Other than He Said. He Said would love to be He Dead. We all would, but, you know.
Can I just say I'm so sorry that 2/3 of your family is Brian dead.
Thank you.
I'll keep them all in my thoughts.
I'm sure you won't, but thank you for saying so.
and what were or are your parents like?
My parents, well, they flew away.
They flew away?
After they had their allotted number of children on this island, they weren't strong enough or pretty enough or handsome enough or anything to stay. So they grew their wings and flew to the island of misfit boys.
Were they deadbeats?
Or perverts?
Their wings were dead beating against the sky.
Will you ever grow wings?
If I ever became hideous, sure.
Oh, it
I'd
seems
consider
unlikely.
it.
Don't
Thank
see
you
that
very
happening.
much.
You're welcome.
Look at my tits again.
All right.
There now, what's your next question? I've calmed the wizard. That's what the men do in the Who Man's cave.
That's what she did.
Oh. Gosh, I'm sorry. It's hard for me.
You really aren't much of a swimmer. You're just sort of standing against a rock, but you're still acting like you're treading water for days.
I know. I feel like I'm mentally treading water.
Welcome to being a woman on this island.
Oh, thank you. Am I an honorary woman on this island?
Arnie, what are you doing?
Let's just say this. You have some kind of tooth in your head right now.
Probably.
It's the tooth. The tooth of what I'm saying.
Oh.
Does the tooth hurt?
Yeah. Everywhere I go is, let's dance around for us, you know. Don't take a shit, but be cute. It's like, well, what if I want to take a shit? What about then?
Let's turn that pain into art. Tooth in comedy.
Now, we've met some powerful female warriors. We met Orca just last week.
Oh, please, print out your resume of women you've met. This is what you all do.
Yeah, you should put away your binder of women. This isn't a good look. What we meant to say is we want to hear...
You're
we wanna-
trying. I understand that, and I appreciate it.
we found that most people on this island have gone on quests or, have arch nemesis or anything. Do you have any arch nemesis, or have you been on any quests, either solo or with your family or with a strong guy?
I went on a quest to Strong Gal Island.
Oh.
And it was bliss. There was just one man for every 6 women. And we just pushed them around and we laughed and danced and we said, we'll have all the jobs and there's more of us. And you know what? It was fun for a weekend, but it wasn't really sustainable. We found out at the end it was better to just be nice.
How did you find that out?
Well, we all sort of, we had our meetings at the end of every day. We said, the first couple days, wasn't it fun pushing all the men around and making them feel bad? And then, about day 3 or 4, a few of us had fallen in love, and then, that sort of led to deeper emotions and realizing that everybody's got their own sort of different soul. And then we felt bad. Oh. And I just came back here, and I didn't learn any lasting lessons, but a lot of them did, and one of them is President of the Clouds.
Huh. Oh. President of the Clouds.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time knowing whether any of this is possible.
Isn't anything?
You don't know
You're running
Soraya?
a podcast in a magical land. Isn't anything possible?
I guess you're right. Anything is possible.
I've met Soraya, the president of the Clouds.
Oh.
Soraya Skyla.
Uh-huh.
What about her sister, Soraya Sis?
Soraya Sis. It's a bummer for her that she's always got to have that name tagged on because, it's like everybody, your sister's president of the Clouds. What are you doing? Veterinarian. Which is impressive in its own right, but not when your older sister's president of the GD Clouds.
Yeah, that's tough.
The Gilly Dilly Clouds.
Oh, the Gilly Dilly Clouds.
Yeah.
It's hard when, a sibling or a family member accumulates a lot of power.
Sure.
And then
It is.
you're kind of living in their shadow, as it were.
Can make you feel like a little wisp of a woman.
I zephyred that.
I don't have one.
You know what? And that's the first thing. If you're able to admit that, then you're able to defeat Strong Guy.
If you're not-
Because he can't admit any weakness at all.
Oh, and that's a weakness in itself.
Absolutely it is.
Well, this is
Pride.
I guess I want to be honest. This is kind of awkward.
You're the second strongest man I've ever seen in my life.
That can't be right.
That sounds wrong.
Well, her eyes are broken. Let's
See,
move on.
this has got to be evidence that something's wrong
I
here.
say anything.
Look,
Wait, you say anything?
I say anything.
And
And some of it's good and some of it's rot.
in her eyes, there's something wrong.
In my eyes, there's light, there's heat. Hold on, I am complete. That was true. Okay, yes, another song. Wow, you got one out of me.
1,000 Arnies.
we're
What's a Narnie?
Oh, and Arnie is, what's...
Arnie,
The absence of being Arnie is a Narnie?
yeah,
So when you leave, I'll be
mine-
dating a Narnie.
is my nemesis Narnie.
Ooh, I got chills when you said that. Oh, I don't like that. Look at my nipples. They're stark.
No.
2 peas in the woods.
I probably shouldn't play another character. That just wouldn't work.
What are you
out.
talking about?
Never mind.
I think what Arnie was trying to say before is we're actually trying to form an alliance with Strong Guy.
Yeah, we're not here
Oh,
to
that's right,
defeat
that's right.
Strong Guy.
But-
Well, then you're
but-
talking to the wrong gal. I'd love to see him fall.
But perhaps she said is onto something. If we defeat Strong Guy instead of forming an alliance with him, maybe we will take his power from him.
All you men just want the strong guys to like you. Well, guess what? The strong guys don't even like themselves.
Oh.
Good.
Damn. Ain't that the tooth?
You're saying that's why they don't like themselves, because of the tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If they don't like the tooth, they don't like themselves. If you can learn to love the tooth and work around it, well, that might be something.
She said, would you consider helping us defeat Strong Guy?
Would we consider it? Sure.
It's considerate of you to ask, but really all I'm interested in is marrying a man who will shit next to me and let the town come and vote on whose shit looks more masculine.
Oh, so you'll let the whole town watch your shit, but not us.
Not watch. I want because they can't. If they watch, then they'll know. And I want it to be based entirely on the turd alone.
Sure.
Have you met Craptor?
Yes, oh yes, Craptor and I we always get, wild.
And you never considered marrying Craptor?
I'm sorry, have you ever considered marrying a dog?
Damn.
Yes?
Oh, Dogtor?
No, Dr. Dogtor is evil. Everyone knows that. I despise evil.
I'm not compatible with a Craptor, it's not legal.
Oh, all right.
Knock, knock. Craptor coming for a spontaneous
Oh, Craptor, look, I've got friends, and none of them will take their clothes off but me.
Oh, my lack of ears are burning.
What do you think of my men?
You know, I met them at the bar a couple weeks ago.
Oh, well, give me your takes. Point at them and give me your takes, your hot barbecue-ass takes that you always do.
All right, I wouldn't shit on him. I wouldn't shit on him, but I would shit on him.
Yes, I would shit on him too. He almost asked.
Takes but no takes.
Also, I've got to be honest, I've got a little bit of a cold. That's why I think my voice has changed.
I'll tell you what, I think mine started a little different and got a lot more vaudevillian. Isn't that one of the places on this island, Vaude Village?
Vaudeville, yeah, Vaude Village.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah.
I got a little Vaude Village back there, I'll tell you something. Do-do-do-do-do-do, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
She said, did you not lure us? Did you just bring us to this river pond because you knew Craptor was coming to visit and you wanted to make him jealous?
No, Craptor and I are very, very good friends.
Oh,
Yeah,
just
we're,
friends.
We're just friends, nothing more.
Craptor would love it, I'll be honest with you.
I,
I've zoned him in an area in which he's only my friend.
yeah, but I've come to respect it and I don't push it.
Absolutely, but he knows if my life ever falls apart, guess who's gonna come running?
To help.
What?
To help.
To help. Okay.
Help her get her life back together.
She
I've
said,
got my own inner life. I've got my own stuff going on.
Craptor, we're not
I'm
going to
starting
interview
to
you.
sound like trash.
We're not going to interview you. You know Trash the Kobold?
No, I'm just saying my voice sucks.
Stop,
So
don't
you
say that
don't-
about yourself.
You don't know Trash the Kobold, but you're starting to sound like him.
No, I'm starting to sound like garbage.
Oh, I'm
Craptor's-
so sorry. I
Craptor's
misunderstood.
big fantasy, his big fantasy that he has is that one day I'll accidentally almost die and so will he, and then we'll kiss and it'll be like, oh, it was a human the whole time and now we can be together. And then all of Crafter's little, shitty trinkets around his house that come to life periodically will also turn into humans. And I'm like, it's not gonna happen.
Literally shitty trinkets.
Crafter and I love crafting with our shit.
Crafting.
Oh, boy. What to do with all this?
Look, I've never shared this before, but
With even me?
with even you, I really kind of only have one dream, and I can't rest until I find it. Someone to lay down next to, hold hands, take a shit. And then this part is weird, but invite the whole village over to vote on whose shit is smaller.
That's your dream?
That's my dream.
But that's what I always say my dream is with Strong Guy.
Oh,
I've told you that.
is that where I'm getting
How
that
dare
from?
you? Yes, that's where you're getting it. He always does this, Usidore. He always does.
He's trying to worm his way into your brain.
No,
He's trying to bite his way into my brain.
It's one of those things where, you hear an idea and then you think about it and then later it pops out of your own brain.
In
and
front
you're
of
like,
my friends that I made that you said were your friends?
I didn't say they were my friends. I said I wouldn't shit on him.
Okay,
I wouldn't shit on
fair
him,
enough.
but I
That was
would
good.
shit on him.
Very good.
Well, I'm sorry. I gotta go, as my mother always
as
said.
usual.
As your mother always said, I gotta go?
No, as my mother always said, Craptor, you only have so much to offer a conversation. Bye-bye.
Bye, Craptor.
By the way, that's my catchphrase.
Your catchphrase is bye-bye?
No, that whole thing that led up to it, I think, is his catchphrase.
I changed my mind. I would shit on him.
I love Crafter, but I hate Crafter.
It sucks that
I
he
get
said
that.
bye-bye, went into the jungle, and is clearly just peeping behind those
Oh,
leaves.
he always does.
Hi, Craptor. We still see you.
Crafter makes me nervous. I can't
Go away,
speak when he's
Crafter.
around.
Yeah, Arnie, you were just looking at him in
Just
terror.
dead
You
quiet.
understand, though,
Well, he said he would shit on me.
and there's no chemistry between us. I'm a woman, and I need a man.
No, you don't need a man.
Thank you.
I
Good
mean, if
answer.
you want a man, great.
Would you like to hang out here for about another year and then shit with me?
I am weirdly invested in seeing you shit now, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Arnie, are you shitting on her?
Are you shitting me?
I shit you not.
I mean, this quest might be easier if we didn't have to drag Arnie along.
I agree. I feel like I indulge him a little too much, but I 100% agree.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but we've had year-long stretches of this episode where we haven't accomplished anything more important than seeing someone take a dump.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'd have fun along the way. I could show you the whole island. I could take you to Strong Guy eventually.
Oh, that'd be great. I mean, she said you're all that, but we do need to get this Strong Guy.
But I'm not that bag of chips. I understand. I'm nobody's bag of chips. I'm just a big old pile of shit.
I don't think that's true. I think you just haven't found the right person yet. And even if you didn't find the right person, you're already an incredibly dynamic and interesting person.
Nice try. What are you, Crafter's little brother?
Well,
Oh, are you Crafter's little brother?
no, absolutely not.
I mean, we could add that to the canon.
No, it isn't. It won't be.
She said, do you have any...
Listener, it might
No,
be.
it's not. It definitely is not.
She said, you've told us a lot about Strong Guy, and we wholeheartedly appreciate that. Do you know... like I said, everyone has an arch nemesis apparently on this island. Do you know Skullmaster at all?
Oh, yes. Skullmaster was my tutor.
Oh.
For years.
Oh, wait a second. Are you
Old?
I guess we... I would not...
Arnie, what the
say
fuck?
that. No! Look, I was just going to say, we're on Strong Guy Island, so I guess we assumed that everyone here is a hero, but, like, are you
Oh,
a
I'm
villain?
bad, yes.
You're a villain. I gotta say, it's kind of refreshing.
It takes you this long to find out the woman who's begging you to let her shit next to you is a villain? Really?
Well, we don't kink shame.
How many teeth do you have in your brain?
That's a good question.
You have declared yourself as evil, and now I must stand against you as a force of light and goodness. You must take up arms to protect yourself against the might and the wrath of Usidore.
There's only one way to settle this, Usidore. A shitting competition.
I'm into it.
Let's do it.
He already let
Hide
two
your
out of the
eyes.
chamber.
Hide your eyes. Everyone has to hide their eyes.
sure.
Hey,
My eyes are...
Crafter, turn around.
I'm not here.
Look at that shit-eating grin.
Wait, it looks like when Crafter left, he dropped this book. Looks like he's doing some genealogy.
Oh, he's...
No, he isn't.
He's working on genies?
Come on, Usidore. Let's go in the Who Man's cave and take a shit.
Let's go.
So, what do we do while they're out over there doing a shitting competition.
I mean, do we listen?
I guess if she doesn't want us to listen or watch, we shouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, I'm a fake. I'm a phony. I didn't have any shits to offer. I can't do it. I won't do it.
I took the biggest shit you've ever seen.
Get him away from me. He's too powerful.
It lifted me right off the ground.
Did you all give 2 shits or just the one?
Just the one.
It lifted you off the ground?
That's right.
So much shit. It's almost like a family trait.
It was a colon blow if I ever saw one. It was on a pyramid of his own crap.
Here's the thing I'm concerned about. I was born of a conspiracy of birds and rain and fire and water and...
Raptors.
Dinosaurs as birds.
Dinosaurs as
birds.
You're Craptor's little brother. No wonder you can
No,
shit
I'm
like
not.
that.
Craptor, how old are you? Thousands of years old.
Definitely not related to Craptor.
That's what I always tell him, but I should be related to him. I'm sorry I lied. Strong Guy wanted me to shit. He wanted to do the comparison. He's a good man. He's on the side of light.
Oh.
And I couldn't produce it. And then I go back to my river pond and I tell lies and I dream of one day soaring down slopes that don't even exist on this island.
Well, there's nothing wrong with having dreams and goals.
But there's something wrong about lying about how much you want to take a big giant dump.
We're all just faking it until we make it.
Some of us just can't make it.
It's like Instagram, People
I don't
lie
know.
about things they think is going to make them more impressive.
My grandma took years to make.
What?
An Instagram. Where do you get your grandmas so quickly?
That one made perfect sense to me.
So you can just put some sort of powder and water and you get an Instagram?
Well, I don't know. Mine took years to make.
Just a regular gram.
I call her Grammy.
I like that.
She came to me most when I sang.
Do you do it for the gram when you sing?
Yes, always. For my gram.
Can we hear a little song about your gram?
I have a gram and I am a gram daughter in the water with my nipples out blazing. It's so amazing, but I will never shit like a potter of plants for manure for the seedlings.
Wow.
It almost seemed like it wasn't going to end ever, but then, we called it in the ring.
It all came together.
Yeah, you sound like shit. In a good way.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm going to try. I'm going to try and know that Strong Guy, he may have a tooth in his brain, and the tooth hurts, but he's good. But I just wanted to say it one more time.
She said, we're going to find Strong Guy. We're going to form an alliance with him, and we're going to put in a good word for you.
Do you think anyone will draw me naked?
Anyone, like a listener?
Anyone who's on the other end of these ice cream scoops that we're yelling into.
Well, maybe I don't know if you got a full description of what you look like, so maybe go into as much detail as possible, and people might do that.
Slender, smooth, best nipples in the game, the hair that you've always wanted to draw, big eyes, but then, just a hammy pile of shit beneath. Just a Thanksgiving scoop of poop.
I feel like listeners are going to be like, should I draw her? I think she wants
And I'm
me.
telling them that yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, you
She
made it
said-
explicit, yeah.
She said that you could.
She said, listeners, she said you could.
She said you could.
Just don't send it to me. So, she said, it's been a pleasure to meet you.
I feel like I've worked out a lot.
Yeah.
And I haven't even taken a dump, which is remarkable for me. Thank you.
Good on you. Good on you.
Excuse me for one moment. Craptor, do you know that pelican? Yeah, the one. Damn it.
Did he just call you Dad?
No, I think the pelican is his dad.
Yeah, I think he said the pelican was his dad.
Oh, what pelican?
I don't know. You gotta ask Craptor.
You know that pelican?
Craptor, what pelican?
I got nothing. That guy's trash.
That's my friend.
Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I guess we should keep heading towards the center of the island to find Strong Guy.
Oh, I'm not going to go with you. I'm going to swim to the bottom of the river pond and burrow into the sand and, close my eyes a while. I can breathe underwater,
Oh, thank God I
that's
said it.
good.
I was going to say.
Oh, it sounded dramatic, but no. It's just most cozy and comfy in the sand in the deep waters.
Yeah. Can I ask? I know you.
I breathe through my tits.
Like a turtle.
Yes, exactly like a turtle. Thank you for understanding.
Those are some heavy breaths. Some nice heavy breaths.
Look at how they inflate, and then they squirt water out. It's kind of fun.
Wow.
I've come to the conclusion that Strong Guy Island is very weird.
Yeah, and I've come to the conclusion that we need to make shirts that say I breathe through my tits.
We think Earth is very strange, from what we hear.
What have you heard?
What have you? Ooh, dish.
We've heard that on Earth there's very tall trees that are called buildings, and you're supposed to go up high in them, and even during storms.
Huh, is that true, Arnie?
Yeah, I mean, technically, yeah. I mean, I don't know
Even
about
during storms?
I don't know the storm part.
And sweet things that you just hold on a pole and lick with your tongue.
Is that true?
Are there pole sweets?
Yes. Like lollipops? I don't know. I don't know who I'd be asking.
Lollipop.
Lollipops.
Lollipops.
Artifact.
That's what you sound like.
That's what I said?
That's what you said.
That's what you
That's
said.
what he said.
You said.
Usidore. You said the door.
You said a door.
Use the door to get to the Who Man's cave.
What door?
That door over there.
Third base.
Oh, Usidore, what the fuck? She said just look at her tits.
How dare you?
She said, I know you said you're a villain, which I totally respect. But in the coming war with the Dark Lord, is there any chance that you would fight by our side to defeat the Dark Lord?
Oh, sure. When you shit together, you get together.
Oh.
And I tried, at least with this guy.
Yeah. Oh, good. So that's not like the shitting equivalent of agreeing to something with your fingers crossed?
Now, let me tell you something. If the Dark Lord came and held my hand and taught me to shit as big as a man, we'd have a talking to do. Between you and the Dark Lord. And maybe it'll come down to that. Maybe it'll come down to you versus the Dark Lord and who has the bigger, stronger, bolder shit. But until then, I'll be underwater breathing through my tits.
I feel like I just had a glimpse at the series finale.
Oh, I glimpse the series finale every night. It's smack in the middle of my vision board. You've been listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. That's right, younger audience. This sure wasn't the Kid Zone Noodle Town podcast Dad said you could find on his spare laptop, was it? Nope. Now, go ask him all the questions sparked by what you just heard. And remember his expression. Your inevitable therapist will ask. Usidore the Wizard was played by Matt Young. Chunt the Lots of Things was played by Adal Rifai. She Said was played by Sarah Shockey. Sarah appears on the podcast Marty and Sarah Love Wrestling every Friday on the MLW Radio Network. Hello from the Magic Tavern is produced by Arnie Niekamp, Matt Young, and Adal Rifai. Post-production coordination by Garrett Schultz. Earwolf producer Kimmie Lucas. This episode edited by Chris Rathjen. Special assistance by Ryan DiGiorgi. Hello from the Magic Tavern logo by Allard Laban. Magic Tavern theme by Andy Poland. And the Strong Guy Island variation recorded by Sage GC. So, Tricia, what do you think? Ready to come back to the Institute, maintain cosmic balance, and clean the Keurig thing when it's your turn?
Ugh, I'll think about it. But right now I gotta run and do notes with Kofefe 19. Our coach charges double after an hour.
Oh, could you pass along a friendly note to your improv team?
What is it?
It's still not too late to become a paralegal. You get your degree in 2 years and there's free office supplies for the rest of your...
Well, we're back on the road. I keep thinking this island can't get weirder, and I keep being wrong.
I'm curious if that was just S-word guy in a mask. How many times do we think we said shit there? I'd guess 168.
Yeah.
Listeners, take a second to listen through and count.
Yeah, let us know. Tweet at us. At Usidore the Blue. Or
At Chunt with 6 T's.
Or at Ira Glass.
And use the hashtag, that's what she shit.
Hey, thank you for listening to Hello from the Magic Tavern. A great way to support the podcast is to join our Patreon. You'll get ad-free versions of our entire back catalog, including all the Magic Tavern spin-offs like Offices and Bosses, I Am Spin Tax, Shadow Sit. There are a lot of them. There are 2 new exclusive bonus episodes every month, Discord, all kinds of stuff. To get more information, go to patreon.com/Magic Tavern. That's patreon.com/Magic Tavern.